It's preseason basketball on ESPN. The Knicks come in with an up-and-down history when it comes to limiting their turnovers on offense. They're a bit of a question mark in this area, so they're hoping this will be one of their better nights. They will be squaring off versus the Nets, who come in with a disruptive style of defense that gets right in your face. They're one of the top teams in the NBA at forcing turnovers. So, without delay, let's head over to New York, where Bob and Rod are ready to call the action in today's game. Welcome, everybody. We're here at the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden in New York. I'm Bob Steele, and I'm here with my partner, Rod West. Let's take a quick look at the starters. Any thoughts, Rod?
Kerry Kittles is a great ball handler, so a lot of pressure rests on his shoulders. The coach is counting on him to play mistake-free basketball.
Okay, Rod, now let's head to center court for the player introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention courtside for the player introductions. For the New Jersey Nets, at center, Dikembe Mutombo. At forward, Kenyon Martin. Also at forward, Richard Jefferson. At guard, Kerry Kittles. Also at guard, Jason Kidd. Now, New York Knicks. At center, at a Texas Christian, 6'9", number 40, Kurt Thomas. At forward, from Alabama, 6'5", number 8, Latrell Sprewell. At guard, from Tennessee, 6'6", number 20, Allen Houston. Also at guard, out of Florida State, 6'2", number 21, Charlie Clark. At the other forward position, from Alabama, 6'9", number 34, Antonio Rice.
The Nets get the opening tip. Passes.
I got him. Through a week. Push 5.
Jefferson has it. The off-the-glass lay-in was cashed in by Jefferson. Sprewell inbounds the ball. Ward passes it.
Kick coming. Double down.
Pass right wing.
Pick him up.
7 seconds to shoot. Shoots from just inside the line. Doesn't get it all the way there.
Way to clean the offensive glass right there, Bob.
Went in for the layup, but it's off the mark by McDyess.
The Nets
Have the ball in a small lead, 2-0. Takes the quick shot. Puts too much on it.
Martin met his match on defense. Hopefully, he learned something there.
Just over 4 minutes here in the first quarter. Inside lob. They push it inside. Releases from close range. It's nothing but net. Just under 4 minutes here in the first quarter. Passes it. 7 on the shot clock. Uses the crossover. Yanks it down inside.
Kittles is only an average shooter in the best of conditions, and with the defender all over him, that certainly wasn't the best condition.
Blocked that last layup by McDyess. Jefferson throws it in.
The Nets
Are just behind here, 4-2. Passes. Passes it. 7 seconds to shoot. Kittles launches from beyond the arc. Hits the front rim.
Kittles had everything going his way, but that wide open three wouldn't fall for him.
Three coming. Double up.
Inside. Takes a turnaround J. Gets right iron, no good.
We have got ourselves a real showdown on the inside, Bob. Not a bad shot, but the defense was ferocious.
Amazing play, Rod. Let's check it out on the replay.
This is a big-time bucket right here. Check this move out. He makes contact there, and then he manages to get the shot off. Good job.
Great body control as he managed to pretty much ignore the hack and still sink it. He completes the three-point play. Thomas inbounds the ball.
The Knicks
Have the ball. They're shooting 50% from the floor. Sprewell is looking for the ball. Sprewell takes a wide-open shot. Hits the far iron, but it goes in.
Nice job to get open and drain that outside shot.
Ball.
The Nets are at the controls. They're 2 out of their last 5 from the floor.
Right.
Kittles launches from beyond the arc. Gets the kind bounce off the back rim.
He is just brutal on the defense from the three-point land, Bob. Truly one of the great shooters in this league.
Just over 2 minutes here in the first quarter. Top of the key. Sprewell gets airborne. Gets the lay-in.
Look at the replay right here, Bobby, and watch how he loses the defense.
Loses the D. He posterized the D. That was a fantastic move.
You're right. All he needs to do is go to that crossover for his score. It's as simple as that.
Just under 2 minutes here in the first quarter. Kidd passes.
Ball. Look at pitch.
Pass to the wing.
15.
7 on the shot clock. Shoots. Can't get it to fall.
9 times out of 10, that's 2 points, Bob.
Yeah, the defense got bailed out. A huge break there. Pass to the paint.
The Nets
Touched it last right before it went out of bounds. Jefferson will leave the floor. McDyess with the inbound. Kidd has the ball. The Nets have it. They're shooting 50% from the arc. Grabbed by Martin. In the paint. They work it in. Martin unloads from 10 feet out. Good.
Martin went inside and nobody was home. You can't leave the inside that open.
56 seconds here in the first quarter. Thomas wants the ball. They push it inside. Goes with the fadeaway. Answers right back.
Thomas starts off with the drop step here, but he quickly makes the decision to pull up the jumper.
Being decisive here is the key, right, Rod?
Time is money. Once you make your move, you have a split second to make the right decision, and in this case, it was the J. The Nets
Bring it up. They're 1 out of their last 2 from the arc.
I got it.
7 seconds to shoot. Gets stopped by Houston. Releases. Tickles the twine.
Nice shot, and Bob, that's a tough shot too. He's going up against one of the better defenders in this league. The Knicks
Have a big opportunity and can tie it up here. Passes. Lobs. In low. 7 on the shot clock. In the paint. McDyess fades away inside. It's blocked. Got it off in time, but the buzzer beater was missed by Martin. We're at the end of one. The score, 12-10. The Knicks trail single digits after one, Rod. Any significant stats that leap out at you?
assists, Bob. They're doing a great job creating opportunities, but they don't appear to be together defensively as they do offensively. They need to turn up the intensity and make some stops.
McDyess throws it in.
Pick him up. Double down. ISO.
Ward passes it.
Power stack. Ball.
7 seconds to shoot. Houston shoots. Can't tie it up.
Allen Houston must have realized that he had an average defender on him and put up that shot. The problem is that he's just an average shooter.
Kittles with the rock.
Don't get hit.
Nabbed by Kidd.
7 on the shot clock. Stay in, stay in.
Kidd goes with the fadeaway. Kisses it off the right rim, then in.
Kidd didn't like what he saw there at first, so he gives a little pump fake to get a better look.
It works like a charm here, too. And after the fake, just lines up for the J and drops it in, Rod. Thomas inbounds the ball.
The Knicks
Are at the controls. They're 3 out of their last 6 from the floor. Passes it. The pass is intercepted.
Smart read by the defensive guy, Bob. He saw what was going down, jumped out to pick the pass.
Pass back. Kittles shoots from 12. Bounces it off the short side and in.
Bob, he did a real nice job of getting a difficult shot to fall.
Ward dishes it off.
7 seconds to shoot.
Takes the turnaround J. Can't answer back. Yanks it down inside.
That's a nice heads-up play on D.
The Nets work it up court. They're shooting 33% from the arc. Passes.
7 on the shot clock.
Kittles has it.
Early curl 89. Watch baseline.
Kittles launches from beyond the arc. Gets back iron and out.
Well, I tell you what, they dodged the bullet right there. The three was wide open, but they're lucky that one didn't go in.
Rebounded by Martin. Pass caught by Kidd.
The Nets
Have the rock. They're 1 out of their last 4 from the arc.
Push 5.
Inside, Martin rises up. Goes glass on the lay-in. McDyess with the inbound.
The Knicks
Head into the front court. They're shooting 45% from the floor.
Don't get hit. Watch out inside.
Ward passes the ball. McDyess shoots. Can't drop the lightly contested shot.
McDyess has a decent mid-range jumper, so that's a good shot even though it didn't fall for him. The Nets
Could add to their lead with a bucket this trip down.
Kittles launches from beyond the arc. Can't get it to fall.
Harris has the uncanny ability to blow even the easiest shots inside, and that's sad.
Passes it.
Roll it. Watch out inside.
Passes.
Clear out. 7 seconds to shoot.
It's knocked away. Half left wing. Shoots from just inside the line. Can't stop the run.
Houston must have realized that he had an average defender on him and put up that shot. The problem is that he's just an average shooter.
Passes it. Elevates. Gets a little too fancy for his own good. Nice rebound by the 8-year man out of TCU. Houston has the ball. Goes with the leaner. Can't stop the drought.
Thomas should think twice before he takes that shot. And if he still wants to shoot it, he should think a third time and a fourth time. That's not his game.
The Nets bring it up. They're shooting 20% from the arc. A long three-pointer was missed by Kittles. Sprewell makes the pass.
The Knicks
Would love to cut into the lead some more with a bucket here.
Sprewell has position down low. Passes.
7 on the shot clock.
Sprewell puts it up. Doesn't get it all the way there.
Sprewell had more positives going for him than negatives on that shot, but he comes away with nil.
47 seconds here in the second quarter. Passes it.
Triple one. Watch that look. 7 seconds to shoot.
Passes. Uses the crossover. Puts it up. The J was missed by Kidd. Battled for that board. He gets the first of 2. Jefferson comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while.
Substitution for the Nets.
Mutombo will come off the floor.
McDyess throws it in. The Knicks have the ball. They're shooting 35% from the floor. Williams high rises, botches the lay-in.
The Nets
Have the ball in an 8-0 run.
gets busy. Botches the lay-in. Passes it. The Knicks are at the controls. They're 0 out of their last 6 from the floor. We've reached halftime with the score 20-10. Let's throw it to Clark in the studio for a quick halftime recap.
Welcome to the ESPN Halftime Update. Let's review what went on in the first 2 quarters. The Nets have a sizable advantage in the field goal percentage category, and that's why they're winning. Expect them to continue looking for the high percentage shots in the second half. Kenyon Martin, in the first half, has a total of 4 points and 1 block. A clear choice for our Sega Sports Hot at the Half player. That's our halftime report. Make sure to tune in to the ESPN postgame show at the conclusion of the game. Let's send it back to Bob and Rod.
Substitution for the Knicks.
Thomas inbounds the ball. Ward passes. Gets aggressive. Gets fouled. He'll shoot a pair.
Easy call right there. He was mugged.
He gets the first of 2. He gets the ball.
I got it.
Martin is asking for it in the post.
Push by.
Passes. Kidd launches from beyond the arc. Cashes in for a double-digit ball game.
Great look and a great bucket right here. Let's check that out again, Bobby.
Oh, that was a nice feed, Rod.
And no doubt about that, but it's only an assist if the guy makes the basket, and he does right here.
McDice with the inbound. The Knicks work it up court. They're shooting 33% from the floor. Lob to the paint. They're inside. Houston puts it up inside. Cuts the score to single digits.
Man, he is just in his element inside. What a player.
Kidd brings it up. He's 3 out of his last 6 from the floor. Lobbed it. Nice alley-oop finish by Martin.
Martin just wasn't satisfied with laying the alley-oop in. He jammed it home to send a message.
Houston has the ball. He's shooting 20% from the floor. Bounce pass. Seven on the shot clock. Houston passes it. Ward puts it up, gets the front rim.
That's a nice job fighting on the offensive boards.
There's the steal.
He read that pump fake perfectly. Made a quick stab at the ball and then came away with the steal. Nice anticipation.
Passes it. Caught by Kidd. 7 seconds to shoot.
Double.
Takes the shot from about 6. It's blocked.
Nice block there. Terrific defensive stop.
Houston takes a turnaround J. The defensive rebound by Mutombo.
Houston has to score in that situation. When you're that much better than the defender that's guarding you, you have to take advantage.
Passes. They work it in. 7 on the shot clock. Bounce pass. Releases. Can't sink the well-defended shot. Tipped up and in by Kittles.
Great second chance opportunity.
Couldn't agree more with you, Rod. Don't take any extra risks if you can help it. Sprewell throws it in. The Knicks head into the front court. They're 1 out of their last 6 from the floor. Ward dishes it off. Passes it. 7 seconds to shoot. Shoots from just inside the line. Now is in double figures.
You'll sink those all day, Bob. What a nice shot.
The Nets have it. They're shooting 28% from the arc. Passes. Mutombo fades away inside.
That's what I like to see.
Gets right iron, no good.
You know, I really expected the defense to be more of a factor in this situation, although, obviously, he really didn't need to be there.
Passes it. Jumps up. That was too easy a call for the ref. Goaltending all the way.
Substitution for the Knicks.
Martin inbounds the ball. Kittles has the rock. He's shooting 20% from the arc. Grabbed by Kidd. Pass low post. Shoots from the paint. Doesn't get the tough shot.
That's how you fight for the offensive rebound.
Martin capitalizes on the second chance opportunity.
Nice shot. Had the matchup he wanted, got the points he wanted. The Knicks
With control, but are down here, 29-18. Now right wing. It's blocked.
playing defense is all about position, and Bob, he had great position. All he had to do was just get his hands in the air.
Kittles now has it.
What's the clear out?
Kickback.
Big coming.
Goes with the crossover. Gets cut off by Houston.
What's the block?
Kittles fires.
Terry Kittles.
Kittles comes clean right off that pick, and it was pretty simple after that.
Offense just doesn't get any more basic than that, but it works. Thomas with the inbound. 38 seconds here in the third quarter.
Digging, Tim, dig.
Williams passes the ball.
I got it.
Nabbed by McDice. 7 on the shot clock. It's cut off by Jefferson. Shoots with the clock winding down. Scores his 8th point of the period. He's got 14 total.
Boy, that's a tough spot to be in against a shooter of his caliber. You've got to bring your all if you want to shut him down.
The Nets have the ball. They're 2 out of their last 6 from the arc. Mutombo is hacked and will go to the line for a couple.
As the coach always said, if you're going to foul, foul like that. Make sure the shot has no chance of going in.
He can't get the first. Harris looks fresh coming back on the floor. Thomas throws it in. The Knicks are at the controls. They're 2 out of their last 6 from the floor. Had it off in time, but the buzzer beater was missed by Williams. We've just finished the third quarter. The score, 32-20. The Knicks came into the third quarter behind and end the third with a double-digit deficit. Any way to explain it statistically, Rod?
3-point shooting, Bob. When you're shooting this poorly from the outside, you need to abandon the outside shot and try to get something easier. High percentage shots will always help.
Passes. Bounce pass. They push it inside. Takes a wide open shot. Gets the kind bounce off the back rim.
Great drop step to get himself open and bury the shot.
The guy's trying to stare. Look at the footwork. His defender just couldn't stay with him, Rod.
He sure couldn't, Bob. It was nice, though, and a great shot.
McDice inbounds the ball.
Get him.
Williams makes the pass.
45 twin. Help down low.
Allen Houston puts it up inside. Gets the far iron, but it goes in.
Houston had a solid pick set for him, and that's what really set up the
I
basket.
got it.
Kidd has it. He's 3 out of his last 6 from the floor.
Pick. 5 under 2.
Pass to the paint. Martin takes a turnaround J. Bounces off the left rim and out.
Martin doesn't have a flashy inside game, so he has to earn everything the hard way.
Passes it.
You got ISO.
Seven seconds to shoot. Passes. Picked off.
I hate to say it, but I'm going to. That was a limp pass. If you want to get the outside pass beyond your defenders, you've got to put more zip on the ball. They did everything right but make the delivery, Bobby.
Passes it.
Through post.
7 on the shot clock.
Circle one.
Passes. Launches from beyond the arc.
That's what I
Can't
like
connect.
to see, defense.
Rises up.
You're an animal on the glass.
Can't get the bucket, but he gets the foul and will go to the line for 2.
Got him on the arm during the shot. The ref says, put him on the line.
He can't get the first.
Substitution
Kittle
for the Knicks.
comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while.
Substitution for the Nets.
it down inside. Received by Ward.
Got him. Help down low. Got ISO.
Houston passes. Launches from beyond the arc. Gets the front rim.
Ward comes away empty, but he was played pretty well on that. I'm not surprised he missed it.
Kidd brings it up. He's 1 out of his last 2 from the arc. Passes it.
Screen coming. Dig in, Kevin, dig.
Martin has now hit double figures. McDice with the inbound.
The Knicks
Work it up court. They haven't hit a shot from the arc. Passes. Stolen. Kidd comes away with his 3rd pickpocket tonight. Kidd has the ball. He's 3 of 8 from the floor. It's stolen. Ward with the ball.
bad pass. If you've got 2 guys in your face like that, you've got to split them quickly, or you're toast. The Knicks
Have the rock. They're 0 out of their last 2 from the arc. Sprewell puts it up from 11. Doesn't get the bucket.
Oh, Bobby, you gotta like the way he ripped that one down.
Pass caught by Kidd.
That shot didn't come off quite as planned, and the D was able to thwart it without much effort.
Top of the key.
Watch the box.
7 seconds to shoot. Launches from beyond the arc. Gets back iron and out.
Kidd is a good shooter from long distance, but the defender met the challenge on that one.
Go get picked. Line it up, line it up.
Pass back.
I got him.
7 on the shot clock. Ward shoots. Puts too much on it.
Hey, what kind of
Yanks it down inside.
He's got his rebounding fundamentals down, Bobby.
He sure does, Roddy. He anticipates where the ball's going to go, boxes out, and then cleans up. 8-footer missed by Mutombo.
Martin has been doing it all game long, and that gives them a double-double on the evening. That's a nice performance. The Knicks,
He'll take his time out here.
Martin is fearless, Bob. He knew he was going to get banged. He knew he might not get the call. He did not care.
That's what it takes to go inside and finish strong in the NBA. Sprewell throws it in. Now in the paint.
Double up.
McDice takes a quick shot. Can't get it to drop.
McDice can't believe he blew that one, and neither can I. No excuse at the finish when you're that close.
Now on the wing. Kidd with the rock. 7 seconds to shoot. Uses the crossover. Kidd commits the charge. That's his first foul of the game.
Tried to get all fancy-schmancy with that crossover, but the D played him straight up and drew the foul. That's heads-up defense, Bobby.
54 seconds here in the game. Passes it. Leaps up. Dumps it down with both hands.
Solid pick right here, Bob. Someone ought to call that out for him.
I can tell an old coach like you loves to play like that.
Pick him up.
Kidd has the rock. He's shooting 33% from the arc.
I got him.
Kidd passes it. Kittles wasn't watching the line there. That's going to be over and back.
Not what they wanted to do. Quite simply, mental mistake.
Yo, power stack.
Passes
Watch that low.
in low. Passes it. It's loose. The steal. Nice steal, and they control the takeaway category.
Yeah, quick hands. Nice job right there.
Passes. Passes it. Kidd launches from beyond the arc. Gets back iron and out. There's the horn, and the game is in the books. The final score, 38-24. That'll do it for this preseason game. Be sure to tune into SportsCenter to catch the latest news, scores, and highlights. Check your local listings for the correct time and channel. That's on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.
Thanks for joining us here at the ESPN postgame show. I'm Clark Dishman. The Nets come away with a 14-point win over the Knicks. They look to be in good form as they prepare for the regular season. The Nets just made a determined effort tonight to only take high-percentage shots. The opposing team just couldn't pressure their shooters enough, and that proved to be the big difference tonight. Kenyon Martin finished with a total of 12 points and 10 rebounds. He will get our ESPN Player of the Game. What a player. And that's all we have for you tonight. Don't forget to tune into ESPN during the regular season for games, highlights, and analysis. I'm Clark Dishman. We'll see you then.